Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, what are your plans for New Year's Eve? You know, we've got a sneak peek at the weather conditions as we slip into a new decade on Tuesday night. And one of the big events, of course, is the Idaho potato drop. That all happens at midnight, of course, down at Cecil Andrews Park in front of the state capitol. But a lot of fun things begin around 9 p.m. We're going to find cloudy skies and generally dry conditions. Temperatures not too cold, but just hovering right around freezing, maybe even a little bit above freezing. But there could be some snow showers developing right around the time the potato drops, so kind of be prepared and watch for that if you head down there. Then the next day, the Great Polar Bear Challenge takes place on New Year's Day. It begins at 10 o'clock up at Lucky Peak at Spring Shores. There will be some snow around, light snow likely on New Year's morning, with temperatures still hovering right around the low 30s or so later on toward the midday or noon hour on New Year's Day. So plan on that. Our own Larry Gebert will be there with that. And then jump ahead a couple of more days, and we have the famous Idaho Potato Bowl game up at Albertson Stadium on Friday. That's at 1:30. And it's going to be a little bit milder, in the mid-40s, but there will be some rain showers. So if you are going to the Idaho Potato Bowl, be sure and prepare for kind of a wet game there. Meanwhile, we've had snow today. It moved in late last night, very light snow for the most part, and it piled up maybe a quarter to a half inch around most valley locations. Up in the mountains, maybe up to an inch or so, but it's all winding down right now. And in Boise, it's 32 degrees, so roadways are wet, but there might be slick in a few spots, so be careful through the rest of the evening, especially if skies start to clear a little bit, temperature may drop somewhat. Calm winds for the most part, and the pressure dropping slightly. We will be seeing some clearing taking place with some fog forming later on tonight. Today's high 32 degrees, the morning low of 28, so not much of a spread there in temperatures. Not really getting much above freezing. The normal high is 36 degrees, the normal low is 23, and we may have added another hundredth or two of an inch to our December rainfall or water total. 30 degrees in Mountain Home for a high today, low to mid 30s out in the western end of the valley. It stayed in the upper 20s in the Jerome and Twin Falls area in the Magic Valley, and in the 20s in the mountain areas as well. So nobody got a lot of snow, but latest Storm Tracker 7000 shows the system dropping farther south and east as it pulls on through. All the gray is light snow, very light snow, spreading now over into the Magic Valley and beginning to clear up to the west of us. Still some snow showers in eastern Oregon, but also mixing with and changing over to a little rain in some of the valley locations, especially down along the Snake River. And up along the foothills, the west central mountains, still some snow showers, but they're winding down very quickly as well. And so we won't be seeing a lot of additional precipitation. In fact, some breaks taking place in the cloud cover out there now as we head through sunset. So, looking across the country, a huge winter storm system plowing through the central and eastern part of the country, up into the Dakotas and as far from Kansas up to Nebraska and northward up into the upper Midwest. Blizzard conditions in a few places, lots of snow and cold and wind, while severe storms brought heavy rain and some wind damage and dangerous wind storm conditions down across the southern plains into the lower Mississippi Valley and the Gulf Coast states, and a cold rain spreading up to the northeast. Back over our area though, this system swinging through the area will keep these snow showers going for another hour or two over us, most of it staying south and moving to the east as we start to see drier air slowly working into the area later on tonight for some clearing. So Futurecast shows we do start gradually clearing, but areas of fog forming tonight and tomorrow morning. Then a dry day pretty much tomorrow. We'll probably see some breaks in this clouds with some sunshine breaking through during the afternoon. And then on Tuesday, the last day of the year, still mostly cloudy as the next system approaches. By Tuesday night, that's New Year's Eve, into New Year's Day, some snow returns to the area. Won't amount to very much in the valleys and changes over to rain during the day on Wednesday, New Year's Day, and as well lingering into Thursday. Well, the mountains could see anywhere from a few inches to as much as a foot or more through New Year's Day. For the Magic Valley, tonight down into the teens with gradually clearing skies. Tomorrow partly cloudy, and it looks like some patchy fog around in the morning, and temperatures up into the mid-20s, mid to upper 20s in the afternoon. Central mountain areas, low temperatures tonight in the single digits, up into the upper 20s tomorrow with some areas of fog, otherwise partly cloudy during the day. 27 degrees in McCall. Treasure Valley, looking for temperatures in the 20s tonight, warming up to the upper 30s tomorrow after some morning fog, then decreasing clouds during the day with a high of 36 in Boise. 7-day forecast, take a look. We head on through the last of the year, looking at temperatures slowly warming up with readings in the mid-40s likely by New Year's Day as we see snow changing over to a little rain and stays somewhat mild on through next weekend.